I know so many leaders right now. We all have challenges. We all have struggles, and every struggle is different. But the way that we approach that struggle, that challenge, that obstacle, I think is going to determine how or even if we get to the other side of that. And I know that when you had your health challenge, you had emailed me. And I think I even recorded a loom back to you, and we kept in touch through that. And your mindset, your positive perspective, at least that's what I observe from the outside. How much of your mind and your mindset played a role in just the journey that you had when it came to just your health?
Well, you don't know this, but you really helped me a lot. Be as transparent as I possibly could by posting things out on LinkedIn about it. And the reason is because you have been so transparent about some of your health challenges, and in the books you've written, you've talked about your family, and we all have challenges. Um, Life was really, really good for me for a long, long time. And in April of 2022, I was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. And the doc said, you better get your affairs together. You can still buy green bananas, but you got to get your affairs together because you got about a 30% chance to survive. And that wasn't a feel good. That ride home from the doc wasn't a feel good. And about halfway home, my wife said, we've been married a long time. I'm not going to let you die. And right then, I kind of got this idea that, okay, we're going to get through this. And I had great doctors, and I took a lot of medicine for 2 years and did proton therapy. And now I'm, at least as of today, from my knowledge, I'm cancer free. And one of the things that my oncologist said when I first met with him, he said, the most important thing is not the medicine, it's you. And he said, I want you to take a deer approach to this. And he said, if you do that, you're going to make it. And the deer approach is diet, exercise, attitude, and resilience. He said, you're going to have not great days. And I had not great days. But he said, you're going to have really good days. And I'm convinced that between prayer, a lot of friendships, great support from my family, and phenomenal doctors, I made it. I made it through. And it was interesting because during that time, I decided with my good friend Bob St. Meyer, a company that I founded, St. Meyer and Hubbard, 24 years ago. I said, Bob, I'm not going to let you down. I said, I want to sell my interest of the company to you, and we'll still be involved and get together and all that. And he didn't want to do it, but he finally did. And it was really the best thing that I ever did, because it really relieved me of a lot of the pressures, as you know, of being an entrepreneur and making payroll and making sure that you take care of your families, your employees, and things like that.
Yeah.
So along that journey, as I was getting better, I formed a company with my friend Bryn Tillman, the modern banker, and now I'm director emeritus at St. Meyer and Hubbard, co-founder of the Modern Banker. And what we're doing is helping bankers with better sales conversations, better sales leadership conversations, and helping them understand how to connect LinkedIn to the sales process. So I'm as busy as I want to be. And it's really neat. I put this thing out on LinkedIn about director emeritus. And I'll bet within a week I had 10 phone calls and say, hey, could you come out and do training with me? I've trained 80,000 bankers. I've been so blessed in my career, and people are starting to call again. And now I can kind of pick and choose what I want to do, where I want to go, because I still want to play golf and spend some time with my family.
I really appreciate you just sharing that. The idea of the deer: diet, exercise, attitude, and resiliency. Specifically, I mean, diet, I'm a big believer in that. It's like the old adage, you are what you eat. Food is medicine. I I think it's so easy just to not pay attention to that, particularly when you're busy, you're on the road, but being very mindful of what you put, how you're fueling your body. Exercise. Audrey and I recently did a podcast about, like, if you're a leader and you feel stuck, just go move your body, get out, go for a walk, go for a run, lift some weight, go play golf. But just get out and move, because when you start moving your body, your mind body connection right there. But then the attitude and then the resiliency, those going hand in hand together. But really, to bring all of this kind of full circle, is this has opened up a whole new growth opportunity for you. And it's like, you're looking out at the future. It's like, I want to do this as long as I possibly can.